What's the worst time you ever been wrecked or hitting the nuts?
Oh.
Yeah, so I say it all the time. Is I was playing a ball game with a friend of mine with a tennis ball, and he tossed the ball to me, and I didn't realize he did, and it came down from 10 feet in the air and just hit me right on the right spot in the front of my ball bag, and I collapsed at Tamplin Field in Rutherford, New Jersey.
Wow. So you always remember that moment.
Oh, I know where I was standing. His name is
yeah.
Eric Tomaszewski. I know exactly what happened.
No, the worst one that happened was because it's the age that makes it worse. Because I've been racked hard. Moto ones, skateboard ones.
Oh yeah.
Where you just your stomach, you feel like you're gonna vomit or
Yeah,
whatever.
Moto's intense.
But it's still a man's one. It's not as bad. You're a goddamn man. Just take it, you know. But I was on the stage at school in gym class.
On stage.
Yeah, on the stage. We were doing something, talking, and supposed to be exercising or something. There was no chairs in front of the stage or anything, and I was on top of the stage, and I just turned as I was talking, and my one foot went off the stage, and I just dropped clean, and it was the it was like a metal edge of the stage, like with the screws. Yeah, they screwed down a metal like edge all the way on the whole stage, and that foot just slipped off, and my other leg gave out. And I just dropped all the way to the groin from, that foot slipped and I just went, gunk, and it hit me and ejected me out onto the ground, like skidded me out on the ground. And I was just like, God! God!
Man.
And there was blood.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was freaked out because I was super young. But the balls, I hit my balls. I did get racked and I wasn't sure because it was such a hit and I was numb. But the bit where Jesus Christ sews you up,
Right.
I hit that. And
your taint.
Yeah, I compression popped my taint open.
Popped a seam.
Yeah, from the from the hit.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Oh god!
Okay, that's pretty
Man.
bad.
Yeah, but it was more shock,
Yeah.
Mine was double bad because there was embarrassment involved. So my balls and my pride were devastated. But I was at a water park. I was probably like 11 or 12, and I was at Raging Waters here in Southern California. Famous from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and I went down the one that's just a big drop, like the super intense one.
Yeah.
And the lady's like, make sure
you close your legs, cross your legs,
cross your legs,
Yeah.
and I so didn't. And this was like the late '80s, so I had on those little teeny swim trunks, like
dang.
Billabong or Gotcha or something that had the net underwear built in.
Yeah.
So I had very little like protecting me there, and for 6 seconds, I just got the water pressure just driving into my dick
that's so funny.
and balls, and it hurt so bad. And then when I got to the bottom, I stood up in shock and in pain, and my balls and wiener, my little boy balls and dick, were hanging out of my pants, which had now been hiked up like I got a wedgie.
Wow.
And so it was just a disaster. It was just a fucking disaster.
Kevin?
Mine might have been on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I was at work, and
When we put that spiked ball clamp on my nuts and then tied it to an RC car and then launched the car off a ramp,
That's right.
that hurt pretty bad.
that was so funny.
When you put it that way, I can see how that would be.
Ken Block gave me
uncomfortable.
remote control cars, and how do I repay him? By jumping them attached to my friend's balls.
Yeah,
Well, and then when Ken Block came in, we set up another ramp
Oh, that's right.
and drove it full speed off the ramp, and we positioned it where it
Into your
perfectly went
anus,
right
right?
into my penis.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it got you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, such good radio.
I just have two quick ones. I was playing the game we called Polls. Doesn't matter. I was running really fast, looking in the wrong direction, and I ran into a giant pole, and I was bruised.
Best game ever, poles.
Bruised.
So the
Everybody
Swedes-
runs into poles with their nuts. It's
So you
fucking
won?
hilarious.
No, it bruised my penis.
Alabama champion.
What?
It bruised it.
What?
The pole?
Let's say it again.
Damn it.
What bruised what here? I'm
Yes,
so lost.
Exactly. And I had to go to the doctor, and then the doctor was looking at it, and then my mom came over and was like, oh, look at this, lady. And, and they're all looking at it. It was so embarrassing. And the other time was a little bit later on in life when I had a kid who was about 4, and he was really mad at me, and he was throwing his hands and kicking, and I grabbed onto his hands, and I said, you can't hurt me. and then he just kicked me right in the nuts.